this one back at 174. Some huge points for West Virginia. Brody Conley with the late shot, and it was successful against Luca Augustine.
A takedown was going to win it. It comes in the final seconds of the third period. It was a good shot from Conley, and Augustine just had a tough time really being able to clear that leg back. And then from there, he got that second ankle, and that's when the takedown occurred. A lot of respect between these two guys. Third meeting here in their NCAA careers.
First of a couple really pivotal matchups in these middle to upper weights where the wrestlers from both sides are kind of similar spots in the rankings. We know Pitt's going to probably make up some points late, but this middle part is where Pitt kind of needed to take advantage of these toss-ups, and West Virginia wins the first of two really big ones, and we got the second one coming up here at 184.
Yeah, Chase Kranitz is going to one of those times where if Augustine gets that win, the pressure's off of him a little bit. Now they really need this win, right? Because if you don't get this win, now you're talking about, how can we make up the difference and win this duel? You're going to be looking at some big-time bonus points you're going to need if Kranitz loses this matchup, because then you're going to need a fall and a technical fall for the Panthers, and that's a lot to ask of Stout and Pitzer. So really need this one here if you're the Panthers for Kranitz, and that puts a little bit of pressure on him.
And on the other side, Ian Bush, the 19th ranked wrestler in the 184 classification, finished fourth in the Big 12 championships last season, where he was an NCAA qualifier and one of two West Virginia wrestlers to win at least 20 matches. He's at 14 this season, looking for 15 here on the road in Pittsburgh. His last loss came at the hands of a top 10 wrestler in Oklahoma State's Zach Ryder, a very hard-fought 2-1 decision that went against Bush, but has shown the ability to compete with some of the best in the country. Bush, the native of West Virginia. Kranitz, the native of Irwin, Pennsylvania. Very close to here in Pittsburgh. Transferred from Buffalo a couple of seasons ago, where he finished third in the MAC championships a couple seasons ago. Kind of in a reserve role last season at 184 was Kranitz, but has transitioned to becoming more of a regular here in 25-26.
You talk about Mickey Philippi, and he came from Derry, Westmoreland County. And you got three Westmoreland County guys in the starting lineup today. Briar Priest, you got Chase Kranitz, and then you have Dayton Pitzer as well.
Kranitz one ranked win this season. It came in his last match that he wrestled, which was a 9-6 decision over Virginia Tech's Jaden Bullock, who was number 32 at the time. First time in his career he's wrestling with a ranking. Coming in having won 5 of his last 7. Shot there on Bush, but the Mountaineer wrestler 184 able to fend it off.
Yeah, a lot of good hand fighting between these two. A couple of good attempts. Either of us are really close to picking up points at this point, but feeling each other out, getting some movement. Scoreless first.
Nothing after one again between Bush and Kranitz at 184. Pitt still trailing by 8 in the team score. Critical for them to pick up a win here with Kranitz against Bush.
Yeah, if the Panthers get the win, then you just got to win those two matches, a 97, 285, and you're going to come away, with the victory. West Virginia win, like I said, it's going to need to be a fall, and then you're going to need a technical fall just to tie it. 2 falls to win it.
Yeah, don't want to be in a position if you're the Panthers be hunting for those bonus points late. Wrestlers definitely have the ability to get them, but certainly a much easier position to be in if Kranitz can knock off Bush here. Bush to start on top in period number 2.
Bush with that wrist control right now. Trying to work on the shoulder of Kranitz. Kranitz getting up to his feet. Peel the hands. Good job by Kranitz to get out for one.
The escape point opens the scoring.
Back
1:20 to go in the second.
Shot attempt there for Bush. Kranitz needed to spin behind just a little bit quicker. That's one he might look back on and say, man, I missed opportunity right there to get that takedown.
Yeah. Points at a premium once again. Right time, 28 seconds in favor of Bush. Trying to potentially add on to that here, but Kranitz doing some battling after the stalemate.
This is Kranitz getting on the board. Ankle was laced, but able to turn into it. Got those hands free. But here's where Kranitz, he's probably thinking, man, if I'd had another beat on it, I might have gotten that takedown.
Those 3 points would be huge for Kranitz heading into the tail end of this matchup at 184. Bush looking for his third ranked win of the season. And that's two. Still a lead for Kranitz, but not too much.
Right now, 28 seconds of riding time for Bush that Kranitz will look to chip away at. If you're Kranitz, try to ride as long as you can. See if you can get the opportunity to get the ride time point, but Bush quickly up and hard to bring down, so he'll give up that escape.
So we're all even, and once again, we're in a position where we're looking for a takedown to win potentially. Been in this spot a few times in these critical third periods.
Shot there from Kranitz, good inside single. He's got to try to finish this one. Picking that leg up, good job with that whizzer there from Bush. Gets him down onto the ground.
Best chance of the match here for Kranitz. Still got a hold of that left leg.
Good trip there from Kranitz, gets the takedown.
Huge three from Kranitz with under a minute to go. Bush got to move to the offensive now. Really nice job there from Kranitz to just keep battling. Had a hold of that leg and took advantage of it, and now a shot from Bush.
He's deep too. Deep single. Trying to hold that ankle.
Nothing yet.
He's got it shelved. He's reaching for that second leg. Close to the takedown. Kranitz trying to get him off that leg.
Under 20 to go. And Kranitz able to defend him for the time being.
Coach Flynn wanted to throw that brick. His assistants advised him otherwise.
15 to go.
Kranitz goes straight back.
Another shot from Bush. Trying to turn him over with 5, and they're going to call a stalemate once again and move back to the middle.
Ride time not a factor. You can give a stalling call here if you're Kranitz.
5 to play. Shot at the end, unsuccessful for Bush, and what a win at 184 for Kranitz. Chase Kranitz coming up huge for the Panthers. Those late takedowns critical in the last couple of matches, and Pitt gets theirs and moves back within 5 in the team score.
Yeah, big win here for the Panthers. There's the inside single for Kranitz. He's able to keep that leg despite that whizzer. And he gets that trip that helps get the 3. And then Bush with his shot. This looked deep too. He shelves that leg, and it looks for a second like Kranitz is in some trouble, especially when he reaches for that second leg.
Oh.
And he had it for a moment, but not enough control. Kranitz able to get that kick out free and able to drag.